Hello, Dennis Gruba, Religion 103, Portales Campus, Dr. Sewell's class, 8th of June 2013, 3:15 a.m. Essay number 1 video. Catholic, Christian, or Christian Catholic. The earliest memories of knowing about the New Testament was hearing it mentioned as part of the Masses required readings each service growing up in a Roman Catholic church. I was vaguely aware as a child from catechism class instruction that at each Mass we would hear readings from the Old and New Testament. The priest would then give a sermon on the selected reading for that particular Sunday or weekday Mass. I outgrew going to church by the 8th grade when my parents allowed us to ride our bikes to church on Saturday nights instead of going with them to Sunday morning services. I entered into my early 20s spiritually, physically, and mentally bankrupt. I spent the next 17 years getting the mental and physical back to functioning well, and avoided any serious discussions about God, religion, or spiritual maturity until my mid-30s. The wife and I had agreed to go back to church for the children's sake to give them some type of starting point similar to what our parents had afforded us. We were married in her childhood Baptist church, so we began the journey of shopping with an open mind and no set deadline to be a member of a church or religious community. We visited many Protestant denominations, and they all stressed the New Testament was being taught, read from, and infallible in its very nature. All this was very foreign to me, and my best efforts were focused on not being a Jesus freak, like I had so often argued with and shamed during encounters on the Redondo Beach Pier in my teen rebellion years against God. I just wanted to listen to the sermon and go home like I always did. The journey settled finally into a small Southern Baptist church that our friends attended with a children's program our two boys thrived in. I listened intently to the sermons and intently walked down the aisle one Sunday morning full of personal anguish and left a changed man from the encounter at the altar. The New Testament became a living, breathing document answering a lot of my former questions about God, life, and relationships. To this day, after many years of being a believer, I still find solace in reading the pages.